I don't know what they're going to call this. The age of Aquarius, probably. All right, but let's look at the monies. Or again, entertainment purposes only. I'm just going to look at what's a possibility as we look at the stock market, because I know it crashed yesterday. Today's March 11th, 2025. It crashed yesterday. I feel it lets us steadying out a little bit. It's not going to go up today, or maybe even let's look at the rest of this month. It's not good though. To me, this month doesn't look good. Yeah. So this is just my perception. It's looking like this little zigzaggy, but still a little bit on the decline. And then as I look, April, May, it's not a good. The next few months don't look that good to me. Okay. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be big crash, big crash all the way through, but it just doesn't look that good to me. It looks a little bit like we'll have mostly down, but some up days. So overall, though, the trend is a little on the lower side, and it looks like this way to me till June. I don't know why, and then I could think it goes up again, as it does, as it usually does, right? Again, entertainment purposes only. This is just the way I'm seeing it right now. All I do is I put the months in my mind, and I'm looking at this, with my intention. Okay, now let's look at the housing market. So housing right now, I know, at least in my neighborhood, the prices have been going down, compared to, say, 2 to 3 years ago. That may not be in everybody's neighborhood, but let's just look here. The housing market. Okay, for people who want to buy and sell. Okay, the prices do seem to be kind of going down, and I would say in the next few months overall, I'm talking about U.S. overall, either steady or down. Okay, but I do see people having activity in April for selling, and I feel like for some reason the selling of the homes will be in the older homes. Don't know why I'm getting that. Like people are leaving their older homes, but actually at a pretty good price. Like the prices seem to be going down in April for the older homes. Okay. Now, interest rates may have maybe down a little bit, basically kind of the same to me. Now I want to go past April, look at May, June, July for housing market. June, I don't know. May, there's some activity in May. People seem to be, I'm seeing more of the newer homes moving, but people are just happy to sell. I see people happy to buy and sell. Like, whoo, we did that kind of feeling. I do see a lot of moving. I don't know why, but I do see a lot of moving. And is this a straight across states or out of country? Well, maybe some of both. I see more older people. Oh, when I say older, over 50. That's not old, but I mean, I see that. Okay. Now, across state lines, I think it's for political reasons or whatever. Okay. They feel safer, perhaps, in communities that match their belief system or it's like California's pretty good, if you are progressive, I think. Some other states like New Mexico is also good. Okay, there's some of that. Now let's look at, we talked about interest rates a little bit. Interest rates. Looking at interest rates here. I don't know, I'm getting in the 6%. I think that's where we are right now. And I want to see any changes. No, I think it's kind of steady. It might go to 7% and maybe 5.9, but it's basically in the 6 to me. Okay. And it's kind of maybe on the lower end even of the 6. So I'm noticing that. Okay. I'm going to say for the next 6 months. Okay. All right, you guys. Now so in other words, if you're going to buy a house and if you want an older house, you're going to get a good price. Okay. And then if you are looking for a newer home, it seems like it's a trade kind of thing. I mean, it's not, You're not getting too low of a price, but it's not hijacked either. Okay, now cost of living in general, like cars. I know they were talking about cars with the tariffs and things. Let's look at the cars. I feel like with the cars, let's see here, just make sure. I think it is different with different manufacturers for some reason. Some of the manufacturers are keeping the prices down. I feel like Toyota or Honda are keeping the prices down. I don't know why that is, because I'm not sure where they build those. I know, of course, right, Japan, but is it also Mexico, U.S., the combination? Um, Mexico, U.S. Let's see here. I mean, I see them going up a little bit, but not huge amounts. It might be a couple of $1,000s up. Some of this because of the tariffs, right? Okay, now, but like some cars, I think are going up a lot. The prices are changing on the cars. I know. The administration that we have now has went up on the tariffs. Then they took it away on the car manufacturing. So I don't know. I think even when the tariffs are taken away from car manufacturing, there's the fear that they're coming back because the person who's deciding F45, who's deciding on tariffs, is up and down. Changes his mind a lot. There's a lot of. I mean, we don't even know. I don't even know where we are in that right now. Okay, let's look at Social Security one more time. I looked at that the other day. I still see a stop. I still see they want the Trump administration wants to get their hands on that a lot, quite a bit actually, and it does feel like they want to steal to me. Like, boy, I mean, I can see them looting. I mean, it feels like that. So let's just see though, are they? No, but it is Medicare, Medicaid. There's something with that, something with Medicare, Medicaid that there will be changes to make either our policies more expensive so they can have more money. There's something around this. Let me see. We already know about the Medicaid is going out of the budget, it looks like. They're taking that out. So I do want to look at the budget too. Will the government be shut down? Okay, but let me just see Medicare. There's something here. I feel like it's working. The doctors are going to have a fit. Okay, so I think it's the American Medical Association will be really fighting out against whatever they want to do, big time, really. There's groups in the AMA who will be fighting for Medicare and even Medicaid, but I don't know. That looks different to me. Medicaid looks different. Okay, so let's look at Social Security. I already looked at that, didn't I? Yeah, because it's a stop. Okay, now let's look at Medicaid, Medicare. Oh yeah, the budget. Are they going to balance the budget? Is there going to be a government shutdown? Now, last weekend, I was in Corpus Christi. There's a beautiful beach. It's a national park. And I was asking them, they were just waiting for this Friday to find out if they would still have a job. Because they said last time this happened, which I think was also during the Trump administration, they were closed for 30 days. And they said the beaches were trashed. There was no even trash pickup, nothing like that. And they say after 3 weeks, they were at least they begged for trash pickup and they got that. But they can't even go volunteer. Okay, so now let's just look at the budget. It's a very sad situation, but let's look at the budget. We know it's very manipulated and hidden agendas and things like that. I don't think it's going to pass. I really don't think whatever they're proposing now, because I heard there's a 99-page document that has hidden things that do not resonate with the Democratic agenda at all. Like I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there might be something even here about guns. I don't know. or something like that. Safety about the people. It is the basic safety of living in America. So now let's look, and this is why Democrats won't pass it. And there's even some Republicans, I don't know, there's a few that won't, or that won't agree to it, or at least are not willing. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Will it pass? I get no, it's not going to pass. And I feel like, I don't think it's going to be 30 days, though. I'm not sure what's going to happen. It feels more like 5 days or something like that, or short time. Okay, so no, I don't think it's going to pass. Sorry. But it's enough to jolt everybody. Maybe it's 10 days. Anyway, but it doesn't seem to be 30 days. But I do see protesting. I see protesting actually around this budget. I see protesting in general, even around the idea of Ukraine and veterans. And of course, we know that there's a veteran protest coming up. I don't know what day it is. Maybe it's Friday or Thursday or something. But in general, workers in general are protesting. Even IRS workers. Ooh, I mean, just in general. Maybe even auto work. I mean, this is like, there's a lot of protests here. All kinds of different groups are gathering strength this way. Okay. So overall, I know there are people who love Trump. I know it. Okay. It's okay to love somebody, absolutely have love and compassion, but not to have love and compassion for cruelty, and potentially really, really dark agenda here. I mean, I know that's a lot of leaders, I think, coming out now with child sex trafficking. I don't know which ones, but I think it's big leaders around the world that are in power right now. Okay. The biggest ones, I wouldn't, I'm not going to say names because I'm not sure about this, but I do feel that this is in the works right now, that this will be coming out. Okay. I mean, the cruelty here. And this is coming out. It's okay, again, to love somebody, but not to love their policies. That's better. But do not stay silent. Would we stay silent if it was you watching Hitler and kill the Jews and have them, marked, that sort of thing? And that's what they're doing now with the Latino population and immigrants. Is that okay? Is that okay for you? Of course not. But I don't know why some people still love the person who's doing this, but maybe they don't understand the policies. Okay, you guys, much love to you, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.